Stop for a second. If this is your first time going to Walt Disney World or you haven't been there in 5 years, make sure you watch this video before planning. Alright, let's roll clip.
Hey guys, it's your girl Desire to Inspire, aka Shay. How are you guys today? And of course, we have right here
Mission and Adventures, live your dream today.
And this is Mitchell's Magical Moments. If you're new to our channel, welcome to our channel. If you are returning to our channel, we love you, we see you.
Yes.
Mwah. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified so you can be a part of the notification squad. Hashtag notification squad. Let us know if you are in the notification squad so we can welcome you to the squad.
Yeah!
Hey. So this is an emergency video, guys. I don't know when it's going to be uploaded, but I do know it won't be uploaded on a Friday because we have noticed that a lot of people in our own lives, right?
Yeah.
Have decided to go to Disney World, and we're just so excited and happy because we love Disney because it truly is a magical experience and we love it, guys.
Yes.
But we notice that they don't know squat. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
And so we just really want to help everybody to plan their trip to make sure it's magical, because if you don't plan your trip, it ain't gonna be magical.
It's not. It's definitely not.
It's just not. It's not. This is not a regular theme park that you just wing it. So right now we're gonna talk. We have our notes here. You know how we do on the Mitchell's Magical Moments YouTube. I'm gonna use those bars for the rest of my life because those are some hot bars, fire bars. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Number one, you cannot wing Disney World. You cannot wing it. This is something that you have to plan. You have to plan your Disney World trip, guys, okay?
You just can't wing that stuff.
You can't wing it, okay?
This is not Six Flags, folks. We just can't have this.
And it's not Dorney Park.
Definitely not that either.
You cannot wing this trip. This is not Busch Gardens. No disrespect to those places. Those places have a great place in our heart. So does Coney Island, New York. But it's not like Disney World. You cannot wing it.
Can't.
Hey guys, it's post-production Shayla. Forgot to add this part. Also, you cannot do everything either. So plan all you can and do what you want, but you're not going to be able to do everything that you planned because Disney World's massive, like we said before. Sorry I forgot to add that to the video. I meant to say it was in my notes. I don't know why I just skimmed through it or why we both skimmed through it. I don't know. Of course, like, I don't know why we did. But yeah, you just can't do everything. So remember that too, guys. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera. You can't do everything, guys. You remember that, all right? Because it isn't going to happen. So yeah, go back into the video.
Yeah,
Number two, Disney World is not small. Now, I was talking to somebody and I asked them where they were staying. They said Magic Kingdom. Disney World is not one park.
Why would they think it's small?
I don't know. But Disney World is not one park. Disney World is not just Magic Kingdom.
It's definitely. A lot of people think it's just Magic Kingdom. I'm like, Disney's made up of 6 parks. It's not just
6.
Magic Kingdom.
There's 6 parks in Disney World. There is Magic Kingdom, where the castle's at. There's Epcot, where the Spaceship Earth Ball is at, which is also an attraction.
There's Hollywood Studios.
There's Hollywood Studios, where Tower of Terror is at.
And
there's Animal Kingdom, where the Tree of Life is at. And there's 2 other parks. There's 2 water parks. I kind of forgot the name off the top of my head. I'll put the names right now. Thank you, post-production Shayla. Don't mention it, sis. You know I got your back. Thank you so much. Anyways, there's different parks, guys. It's not just one park.
Yes.
And I was deeply alarmed by hearing that one of my family members went to Disney World and only went to Magic Kingdom because they thought that their child was too young to go to the other parks. That's not true.
That is not true.
So that's why I'm making these videos right now. 2 apps you must have. You must have these apps. And a matter of fact, as you're watching this video right now, go to the Play Store or go to Apple
and download it
and play with it.
Yes.
You need the Disney My Experience app.
It's a lot of information.
You need the Disney Park Play app. Now, the Disney My Experience app, it will have mobile ordering, what we'll talk about later. It has your park hours. It has your ride times.
And you have your Fastpasses.
And your Fastpasses are on there too, guys.
Dining.
And your dining reservations. That app is, like, when I go to Disney World, I delete everything from New York. I delete my MTA apps. I delete Uber. Well, sometimes I delete Uber, whatever. But I delete those things because you don't need it. When you're in the Disney bubble, all you really need is the Disney My Experience app, and you also need the Disney Park Play app. That one is new. We didn't try that yet. That one is games that you can play in Disney. Think of it as like Pokemon Go, but a little different.
Yeah, since if you understand by waiting online, going and trying to go on a rides, then you just have those games and you just be playing it until you're able to.
Yeah, it's like trivia. And let's say, for example, you are with like a party, like a group of people.
Yeah.
And they may ask like funny little fun questions, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool thing. I can't wait to try it. And if I'm not mistaken, the Disney My Experience app right now, it also has time for the buses. I'm not sure about that, but you guys can check it out and comment below if I'm wrong, right?
You will always find the time for the buses. It will be up there. So either way, check it out. Bring an umbrella and wear shoes that are comfortable, that break in. Please don't bring no new shoes because your foot will be hurting. You'll be walking like 10 miles a day. Like you will be walking miles up in there. Okay, it's that big. So and also bring an umbrella. Okay, bring an umbrella because it's gonna be raining. It's gonna be raining a lot.
We don't like ponchos because we feel like it makes you hot and sticky. I suggest bring both ponchos and an umbrella or whatever you feel is comfortable, but bring, be prepared, you know?
Yes, because it will rain. Even if it's 0% chance, don't listen to it. It will rain.
So now we're going to talk about Fastpasses and rope drop. Now, Fastpasses is a system that Disney made where you're able to bypass the standby line. Yeah. Another thing too about Fastpass, before I get too ahead of myself, is that you get 3 of them. You get 3 Fastpasses a day, okay? Once you use your 3 Fastpasses, you get another one. When you use that one, you get another one. When you use that one, you get another one. And so on and so forth, okay? So you need Fastpasses for attractions, okay? Those big, really popular rides that everybody's gunning for.
Like Seven Dwarf Mine Train or Big Gun Mountain.
Splash Mountain, Space Mountain. Let's even talk about Frozen Ever After, Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Those rides we didn't go on. Why? Because we didn't have a fast pass for it. Do you know how long that line is?
It's long.
Sheesh.
It's very long.
Can we say sheesh on this channel?
Shh. It's very long.
Sheesh. It is very long. So you need a fast pass. Now the way it works is this. When you're staying on property, you get 60 days in advance to book your fast passes.
You should already know what ride you want to go on, when you want to go.
We're gonna make a whole video about fast passes later. That's gonna be another video because I don't want the video to be too long. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to say about fast passes is this, guys. You need to make your fast passes in advance. If you guys want a video about fast passes, comment below. Next one we're gonna talk about is rope drop. Rope drop is when the park opens. When you are in Magic Kingdom, anywhere in Disney, you need to be there at rope drop.
Yeah. And
let's say, for example, the park opens at 8:30 in the morning. You should be in the line, getting ready to go in the park at 7:45 a.m. Now, someone will say, why, Shayla, why? Because if you don't have a fast pass for your favorite ride, let's say Frozen Ever After, a really popular ride, you will do it at rope drop to go gun for that ride. You know what I mean? Need to be there at rope drop. Remember, the early bird catches a worm in Disney World, and it's like you have to be on your toes. If you want to be on Tower of Terror and you don't have a fast pass, you better be there at rope drop. Yeah. And the same thing goes for Slinky Dog. Though we weren't there when Slinky Dog was built, I already know that this vacation, if I don't get a fast pass for Slinky Dog, I need to be there at Hollywood Studios at rope drop.
Yeah.
Okay? Period.
And next we're going to talk about autograph books. For those of you who don't know about autograph books, Disney characters do signatures with those. You can get that at the Dollar Tree, or you feel yourself like being fancy and whatnot. You can get an autograph just like this. And basically, you want to do things,
Yeah.
characters, writing signatures. Like you have, what you call it?
Eeyore. Who's this? Piglet? Tigger?
Tigger.
So on and so forth.
Yeah.
So make sure that since it's your first time, especially if it's your first time, that you get your favorite character's autograph, and they're all unique and beautiful.
Yeah, nice.
And you also get a nice. This cost us $20. The book and the pen. We were at a gift shop in Magic Kingdom, but you can find them anywhere. And it was $20. I was like, dang. But it's definitely really, really cute. But like I said before, like Corey said before, you can also just go to Dollar Tree and buy like a little notebook. You know, I know for moms and dads, it's a lot of money per kid. I don't know your situation. You know, use discernment and, you know, pick up a book that they can autograph. And characters, someone asked me, Shayla, do characters sign anything? Yeah, they can, as long as you have the right writing utensil. Yeah. I heard a person, I think it was Prince Charming Dev or some YouTuber I was watching, they had the characters sign like their t-shirt or something.
Definitely.
So, yes, make sure you grab yourself a book. That way you can get all your favorite characters' signature, okay? And it's not just for kids. It's for adults too, because we like to catch them all like Pokemon. And I can't wait to see who else is gonna find this book, because we already got Mickeys. You gotta get Minnies and Donald Ducks, that's for sure. Now we're gonna talk about transportation, okay? So with transportation, Walt Disney World has the third largest transportation system in Florida, okay? So when it comes to transportation, it involves the monorail, it involves the Disney World buses, it involves the boats, gondola that's coming out at Korean Beach and all those other things. So transportation.
You also have the minivans.
That's right, the minivans. Yeah. What Disney does is that through the Lyft app, you're able to catch a minivan. That costs money. I think it costs $25 each way.
Yeah.
Each way. Doesn't matter how many people is in there.
It's just $25.
It's just $25. And it's a cast member drives. Yeah. And the thing, I'm going to show a picture right here. I know my editing. And it really looks like a minivan. And it's only accessed by the Lyft app. Yeah. Me and Corey personally wouldn't do it. But if you're like a mom and your kid and I don't know, use discernment, but just know it's $25, period.
Definitely.
It doesn't matter if you're going to the Contemporary Resort to Magic Kingdom. That's literally like a block away. It doesn't matter. It literally is $25. So use discernment. $25, $25, okay? So depending on, you know. So by the way, before we go to the next one, transportation in Disney World is free. New Yorkers, because I have a lot of friends who are New Yorkers that watch us. No, you do not need a Metro card. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is visiting other resorts, okay? You are allowed to visit other resorts, guys.
You're in Disney World.
So some people think, oh, I'm just going to the parks. You can go to the resorts, you can visit other resorts. Yeah. Corey and I haven't personally did it because it was too much to plan. Going back to what we said before, you can't do everything, okay?
Yeah.
But we do plan on, hopefully, seeing other resorts.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at the Polynesian Resort. You can go in there. There's a restaurant in there called Ohana. You go to Fort Wilderness Lodge. There's a restaurant in there too. Even just like the sights and the smells and the theming. A lot of Disney pros, they visit other resorts, even if they're staying at a different resort. It's not like a guy's gonna come in and say,
"Listen, man, you don't belong here."
Why would you say that, Disney police?
Well, because you belong in the Caribbean Beach Resort. So only people in the Contemporary Resort belongs here. So therefore, you can't be here.
I have to leave.
Yes, you do.
That's not, guys.
It doesn't do that.
It doesn't happen that way.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't happen that way. You can visit other resorts and look around and look at the different theming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I'm just gonna put pictures of resorts. You probably already seen them. I don't know how I edit this.
They're all beautiful.
They're all beautiful in their own way, their own theming.
Yes.
All right. Another thing I'm gonna tell you guys is to bring your own medicine.
Oh, yeah.
This is very important. I don't care if you're feeling sick right now or not. Make sure you bring your own medicine. Make sure you bring, we brought pain medicine, you know, women, you know, and you never know, right? Yeah. Pain medicine, we brought Oragel, we brought allergy medicine, cough medicine, and I think that's all we brought. People thought we had a medicine cabinet on us. And of course, bring hand sanitizer.
You don't want to be, you know,
There's germs, guys. There's germs everywhere, okay? Especially in a park, you know.
They have things too, but just to be on the safe side, just whip it out. Oh, I got this.
And you don't want to have cramps or whatever, and you're in Disney World, you're not having fun, because all you need is a Tylenol, and it costs $20 for one Tylenol. Okay, it don't cost $20 for one Tylenol, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Just be prepared, okay?
Yeah.
Allergy medicine, all that, have it in your bag and bring it with you everywhere you go, because you just never know.
Tap water is free. You can go to any counter or whatever. You can get water right there.
Ask them
just ask any just ask
ice
them
water.
Ask them for ice water, and they will provide you it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all day.
No limit.
There's no limit.
So stay hydrated. We were really shocked when a friend said, Shayla drank so much water at Disney World. That must have been expensive. No, it wasn't. I just went to the counter and said, hey, can I get some water, please?
And they will be kindly to say, yeah, here's some water.
Here's some water.
Yeah.
They want to make sure you have a magical time and you don't faint.
Definitely.
In the Florida heat.
Yeah, that would be.
So don't worry about water. Now, bottled water does cost $3.50. If you're into Dasani water, I call it the nasty water because I don't like Dasani.
She doesn't.
I hate Dasani. I'd rather Poland Spring. I'd rather Poland Spring or even Fiji. Yeah. Fiji and Poland Spring takes a lot of life.
To me.
We have a water battle. What water is best in the comments? Go ahead. I want to see what y'all say. I'm gonna be laughing.
That would be fun.
I call it the nasty. So, especially since Disney World is sponsored by Coca-Cola. The more you know. And we're going to talk about making sure you get your first time pin. This is so important. Ours, we turned it into a tree ornament.
For those who is the first timers, you get your Disney first time pin. They ask you, it's like, oh, this is your first time coming to Disney World? I was like, yeah, this is my first time. Oh, here's a pen. They automatically give you to you.
And it's free. It's free. And if it's your birthday, you have a birthday pen, you have a celebration pen. I can't find mine. And you also have like a happily ever after pen. Anything you're celebrating, make sure you have your first time pen.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about mobile ordering. So the way mobile ordering works is this. You go on your Disney app, and let's say, for example, you want to get a Dole Whip. You know I love Dole Whip. So you want to get your Dole Whip. So instead of waiting online for your food like everybody else is, what you do is that you whip out your app and you place the order almost as if it's Uber. You can also pay the food and everything. And then you go up the mobile ordering line and they say, hey, it's done, and you just pick up your food and you go. It's like Uber Eats.
Basically, it will ring on your phone. So they will let you know, like, hey, it's
so stop standing. Don't stand online for food. Don't stand online for food. You look crazy.
Everything is on the app.
Guys,
just use it.
And even some people, I couldn't believe how long the line was for food. I'm just getting my food like.
What are you waiting online? And then some of them asking us like, oh,
how'd you get your food so fast?
Yeah, they said we have the mobile order. They're like, what?
What's that?
What's that? I'm like,
guys, be prepared. Be prepared. Staying on property. We always will stay on property. Why? Number one, you get the Disney Magic Express. Now, what the Disney Magical Express is, bus service that pick you up from the airport and then drives you to the resort. And then when it's time for you to go home,
they pick you
up and they drive you back to the airport. That's the Disney World Magic Express. It's free and it's included in your Walt Disney World stay on property. So that already saves us money from having to catch an Uber to the airport. Or whatever, any cab.
Or rent a car.
And renting a car. Another thing too, reason why I stay on property is because it's close. It's in the proximity. Another reason why we stay on property is because extra magic hours, which basically is when the park closes to the general public, but the park is open for you. This is the best thing to stay on property. Yeah. And we'll go over why we stay on property and later on in the video. This video is getting longer than I expected, but we're trying to run through it. About is the payment plan.
Yes, definitely.
That's another reason why we stay on property too. All you have to do is this. Go onto the Disney website, make your whole resort, make sure you get your discounts too.
Because they do have discounts.
A lot of discounts and packages. You go on the Disney World website, you make your package. Since you bought a package of park tickets and a hotel, you have a package, okay? And you can also order the dining plan. For more about dining plan, click on the eye above. You have that together. All you need to do is pay $200 down. The rest, you pay it off the way you choose to pay it off.
Yes.
When I tell you guys Disney is not expensive as we think it is, it really isn't. You have until a month before your trip to pay the whole thing in full.
Technically, depending on when you want to, how far in advance you
gotta know how to plan in advance.
Yes.
But that's a whole other video
as well. But they do give you time to pay it off.
So you have a month. You have a month until your trip to pay everything in full, okay? Now, if you are an annual pass holder, that's a little different. But I'm talking to people who are their first time and they don't have annual passes. That's how it works, okay? And the last thing we're going to talk about right now is be nice to cast members. Make sure you're nice to cast members. They're your best friend.
Definitely.
They want you to have a magical time. Do not be rude to cast members.
Please, guys, don't be rude.
Don't be rude to cast members. Make their day magical as well.
And if you make their day magical, guess what? The same goes right back to you.
It's called a cycle of magic.
Yeah, they will notice you and they say, wow, they said hello to me. They talk to me. You know what? Hey, I got a free drink for you. You want, guys? Y'all can get some.
It's not even about the free drink.
It's not that.
It's about just being nice, being courteous. I can't believe how many cast members I just said, oh, good morning. They said, you're the first one to say good morning to me.
I'm like, what?
In Disney World, the most magical place?
Why?
Come on. Be nice to cast members.
Yes.
They want to keep you safe.
Even the characters.
And the characters too. Be nice to Mickey Mouse.
Please.
Okay, he didn't marry Minnie yet.
But be nice.
But be nice to him. He a player. He's 90 years old. He still didn't marry her?
That man needs to marry Minnie.
He needs to marry her. 90 years. Damn.
We're gonna have to talk to him about
we're gonna talk to him about that. Y'all wanna see that? Comment below. We're gonna you already know. We're gonna talk to Mickey. Yeah, Mickey didn't like that. He's like, he was like. So that's all we have for you guys today. Make sure to comment below. Did we answer any of your questions? Do you have any more questions? What else do you want to know about Disney World? Because we want to help you. That's why we're here.
We're here to help you guys. And like she said, comment below. Let us know what you think.
And if you are a pro at Disney World, should we mention anything else? What do you say? What advice? Talk to each other below. This is a community of different magical momenters, okay?
Yes, community, guys.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, be notified, because of course we post videos every Friday and sometimes emergency videos like this.
Yes.
So, as always, stay inspired.
And make every day magical.
Take care, guys.